Hey guys, I'm back after almost 1 month break with a stunning recipe of peas samosa. Mutter or green peas are in the season right now, and these samosas are not gonna get deep fried. You are watching Kitchen Craze by Sonam, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing, guys? Subscribe. And now let's get started with the recipe. First of all, we'll make a dough for which we're going to need some ajwain, some baking powder, salt, oil, all purpose flour, water, as well as some soda water. The exact measurements will be given in the description box below, so do check it out. First of all, I'm taking my all purpose flour and mixing all of my dry ingredients like my ajwain, salt, baking powder. Give it a good whisk with a hand whisker. And now it's time to add the oil. Whisk it up again so that you form little lumps, and now it's time to add the soda water. What soda water is going to do is give us a very nice crunchy texture of the samosas. So that is why we're using soda water here. Just mix it up and crumble the flour really well, and then take water little by little and knead a dough that will be semi soft. It shouldn't be very soft, and it shouldn't be hard at all. So my dough is ready now. I'm gonna coat it with some oil and cover it up and let it rest for around 30 to 40 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to prepare the filling, and for the filling I'm taking all these khada masalas and I'm crushing it in a hand mortar pestle. I have used long elaichi, kali mirch and dhania powder. Just remove the husk of the elaichi, and now we are going to crush some fresh ingredients like coriander, ginger, green chilies and some lesun patti. Crush it up in a hand crusher. You can absolutely make this a Jain recipe by avoiding the lasun patti as well as the ginger. Now heat some oil in a pan or a kadhai. Add your crushed masala. Saute them on low flame till they become aromatic, and then you add your fresh masala that you crushed. Now it's time to add some crushed cashews, which gives a really nice texture and crunch to the dish. And here I'm using almost 250 grams of fresh mutter. Some of them were grated finely and some coarsely for the texture purpose. Just add some water, cover it up and cook it for around 5 to 7 minutes. And now it's time to add some masalas. I've added turmeric, garam masala, amchur powder and some salt. Give it a good stir. Cook it for 2 to 3 minutes more, and your peas masala is ready. Now my dough has rested for almost 40 minutes now, and it's time to work upon it. Just add 1 or 1.5 teaspoon of dry flour and work it up nicely so that it comes to a consistency where it's not sticky and we can roll it out very easily. I'm making a log out of it, and with the help of a knife I'll be cutting it into small portions. Just like this, I've cut the dough, and now I'm going to roll it up in between the palms, and my rolls are also ready now. So now it's time to make the samosas. I'll be showing you two methods, one that you can use with a hand and the other one that you can make with a mold. So this one is by using your hands. Just roll it out like this, fill the filling and cover it up from all the three sides and make a triangle out of it. Just adjust all of the sides and your triangular samosa is ready. Another method would be, if you have a mold like this, these are very easily available online as well as offline, and they are very cheap, and these make perfectly sized, equal sized samosa. So I really like these kind of molds, and they are very easy to use. So you saw what I did. I just filled it up and now I am removing all of the excess dough that it is hanging, and just open it up. You do not need any kind of oil to put on it or anything, and your perfectly triangular samosas are ready. And just like so, we did all of the samosas. With 1 cup of flour, you will be able to make almost around 10 to 12 samosas of medium sized, which is a perfect quantity for at least 2 to 3 people. And now I'm brushing my samosas with a little bit of oil, because we are going to air fry these samosas. So I have turned on my air fryer and preheated it on 160 degrees Celsius, and now I've put the samosas and air fried it for around 12 to 15 minutes. Keep a check in between and do apply a little bit of oil in between as well. And now the crispy samosas are absolutely ready to serve. They were such a hit last night. My husband absolutely loved it and saved some for today's breakfast as well. So these are the crunchy, crispy, tasty samosas that I have for you for today. And I hope you like the recipe. I hope you like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make it at home and tag me on the social medias. It'll be linked down below. Bye.